juggling 3 different computers. While the headings suggest cryptocurrency, the unit information applies overall. Here I've compiled various aspects of financial data, the formulas and equations I developed myself, reflecting the financial system as a whole. Still a work in progress, but this will give you some idea of the magnitude of the data I am dealing with. Converting it into syntax being quite the endeavor, as you can clearly see, the AI layer of code being only a small portion of it. Other aspects exist that I have not included in this presentation, but they will tie into it once the majority of the programming is finished. The specifics I won't include right now. A deliberate crashing of the market through hyperinflation, which seems to be the case, but not a 100% inevitability, would merit a shorting of the market, liquidity being increased daily. All computer development, coding, and programming is created by solving a problem first, and then coding that solution into a machine, translating into syntax. That's how it all begins. Global monetary system based on debt, which is basically just phantasmal ghost digits in the wind. Notional, hypothetical, a notional concept where banks just pull digits out of thin air and print whatever liquidity is required in order to satisfy the ongoing heroin addiction, but then have to retract it when its value collapses, or not. The stewards want the older monetary system to function alongside and integrate with the newer, more advanced blockchain system, without having any changes within it that drastically affect its prime directive, which is to control and benefit those who are savvy to it. But those factors have changed. Now we are in a purely digital alphanumeric format, and although the dinosaurs want to stay with what is familiar and comfortable, like GUIs, the fact is that those days are over. The entire point of the XBuster project is to advance knowledge to the point where copying the ideas and technology presented here occurs in the broader sense of things, where the adoption of a more fundamental approach to these problems becomes perceptibly beneficial monetarily. Now, when the entire economic model is based on debt, the true meaning of economy comes from the ground, from the sun to the vine to the wine, energy. The variable markets have a number of factors, including the urban structure or business directory, social problems, product, which can be a commodity, service, intellectual property, property in general, debt, and surprisingly, employment itself. Then we have the business or corporation, advertisement, and potential customers, and of course the very much undesirable aspect of the overbearing referee, government regulation in the form of underwriters, regulatory filings, pricing, and the Securities and Exchange Commission. This all tied together, concluding with the exchanges, stock markets, where we have units, volume, and price. How many units does it take to get to the moon? Well, it could be 1,000,000, 1,000, or it could be a few hundred. None of it really matters, though, when imaginary liquidity in the form of digits is artificially injected into the market. Blatant market manipulation. The entities with real assets and value, such as companies with commodity stocks, when compared to political bodies that produce and manufacture nothing of any real value, unless, of course, you find value in propaganda, social engineering, nihilistic agendas leading to chaos,